Yo, welcome back to another episode of the TheWuPigPodcast. We back on Meet the Hogs. We got to finish it up. We're getting close to the beginning of the season, so we got to finish it up. But before we get into that, welcome back to another episode of the TheWuPigPodcast, where we're talking about everything Arkansas Razorback football and basketball every Monday and Friday at 8 a.m. I am your host, OD, and you know who I got in the building.
Yo. You got your boy G Holmes in the building, aka Big Sexy. Somebody holler for me.
Oh my God.
What it do, OD?
Hey man, we back in the building talking about these hogs, these Meet the Hogs, man. The season is fast approaching, man. We got, when this video come out on YouTube, we got, man, 8 days, baby. 8 days
left.
And
Hold on. Before we get started, man, we gotta let y'all know the bad little brother is, man, they changed his schedule up a little bit, so he's still on the team, man, but he got I think he got like another 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
On this off shift. So shout out to WuPig Deezy, man. We're gonna hold it down for you, man. Just get off that ship, man. We'll be ready. We'll put some on your books.
Absolutely, baby. We'll have WuPig back in the house, man. Look, can't wait to get him back out here, talk shop with us, man. Talk about these hogs, man. But man, again, we on these Meet the Hogs, second string or second, whatever you want to call it, second string offense. The last 6 players of that. We did the first in the first part of the episode 9. If you didn't see that, make sure you go check that out. But starting first on the list, we got one of the big fellas on the line, Amari Wiggins, red shirt sophomore transfer, 6'3", 310, 310 pounds. He's a right tackle. I got center on there, but he's a right tackle. No, my bad. He's a center. I got that right. First team all conference. He came from community college. He was first team. He's a 3-star recruit out of high school. So he put that work in on the community college level. Now let's see if it transfers over to the SEC. What you think about Amari?
Bro, hey man, I mean, like you said, he put his work in on the CC. Now it's just time to get with the big boys and see what he can do. There's no real tape on him, nothing like that. It's just the stats. He had a pretty good year at, I think it was the Kansas Jayhawks Community College. So we just hope he can be able to contribute. He's a red-shirted sophomore, so he's got a few years to really understand this and learn this scheme that we're running. Big guy, 6'3", 310. So, I mean, hopefully he brings something to the hill, man, that we can use in the next couple of years.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully, he got time to grow. He's a sophomore, so he got 3 years. So hey, I'm looking forward to see what he can do. See what if we see him out there, number 56. I'm sure we will see him out there at some point in time. But man, we ain't gonna hold you on Amari. We're gonna move on to the next guy. I spelled his name wrong. It's actually Carson, not Carson Cole. But he's a red shirt sophomore, number 50, 6'5", 302 pounds, left guard out of Bogota, Texas. He was a 3-star recruit coming out of high school. Deezy keeping it real. He played both sides of the line in high school. So hopefully that knowledge transfers over when he's playing on the offensive line, man. What we think about Cole?
I like, me, I like them Texas boys. So 6'5", 300. Hey man, on the left side, that's what you want. I mean, on the left side of that line, you're gonna need a big guy to guard your back. So I've always, that side of the ball, those guys to be big, 6'5". Hopefully he can, bring something, like he said, on that, playing both sides of the ball. He can understand both sides of those schemes, and man, just get some reps in this year. He is another sophomore, so we got him for a few years. We need to try to develop him behind some of those starters, and really, hope he brings something to the hill for us.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Again, we rolling through these guys. We're not gonna hold you. We're gonna waste a lot of time talking about them. So we moving on. Next guy we got on the list, Andrew Shambley, red shirt freshman. The 6'6", 304 pounds, left tackle. The number 2 recruit in Arkansas when he came out of high school. Deezy said he's the future of our O-line, another ballpark Pittman recruit. And I read a little bit about this guy. He actually has been getting some first team reps, and they really impressed about Andrew, the starting right tackle, Manuel. I think that's his first name or last name. He got hurt, so he's been getting some reps at that left tackle position. So, what you think about Andrew?
Yeah, that's what I was just going to bring that out too. That I heard that he's been getting some first team reps, and he actually enrolled early too. So he participated in the spring practices and stuff. So he was learning the whole time. He wasn't a late enrollment, so he's been up on the hill for a little bit. So he got in that spring, those spring practices, and he also participated in a fall ball. So we might see a little bit more of him on that second team. So I'm excited about him. Everybody says good things about him. He's got a good body, 6'6", 204 pounds. Hey, he using his meal ticket, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, round of applause for the offensive line, man.
Yes, sir.
But, man, moving on from the offensive line, man, we got the receivers, the second string receivers. I'm pretty sure we'll see some of these guys. This guy right here, though, Tyrone Broadwell, red shirt senior, number 17. That boy 6'7", 195 pounds, transfer out of Bowling Green. Last year, he had 32 receptions, 506 yards, 7 touchdowns. Deezy said the boy has great size and hands, should be a problem in the red zone where we sucked last year. Good take from Deezy. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't have a lot of time. I wish I had looked at some tape on this guy because I'm pretty sure he got some stuff out there. But I didn't have time to get nothing together for this guy, man. But what you think about him?
I mean, I like him. I did watch some of the film on him. He's dynamic. He's got I can't remember what his vertical was, but the dude can jump, and he's already 6'7". Those are those type of receivers that are game changers. So he is a senior. So he ain't a rookie. He ain't a freshman. So he's gonna have some game time experience. So maybe, like you said, so in some of those critical positions, going forward this year, we may have a package for a guy like that. So hopefully, man, I think he'll be okay.
In those, I feel like in those obvious passing downs where you throwing the ball, man, 6'7", man, slide that boy in at tight end. He'll be a nightmare.
Nightmare.
He'll be a nightmare.
And if you got any kind of speed on him too, I mean, hey, I don't think a safety or a linebacker can cover him. You know what I'm saying? So there's that.
Yeah. I'll be running some old Madden stuff out there with that boy. 6'7", man.
Throw it up.
He'll be a problem in the middle of the field for me. He would be a problem. So I'm looking forward to see what this guy gonna do, man. But 6'7", 195, man. Whoo, that boy should have.
He needs
definitely, man. He needs some sandwiches, man. He need to go holler at the offensive line, man, or maybe we might see him on Musselman. See, maybe Musselman gonna break him on the team with 6'7". That boy should be able to play some ball.
Yeah, but this is last year though, so I mean, redshirt senior, this is it for him. Yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely. So either he gonna do it, he using his COVID year, I guess. So either he gonna get it this year, or he ain't gonna get it at all, player.
Absolutely, 100%, man. Well, man, before we get into the next couple of guys, man, I'm gonna run this little commercial we've been running, man. So we're gonna get into that before we get into our next segment. Taking a quick break to come in and thank you guys for for being a part of the WuPig podcast family. We sincerely want to thank you guys for your comments, your likes, your subscribes, sharing the video. We really appreciate it. And we want to just thank you for that. We hope that you're enjoying this presentation, this video that we're bringing to you. We really hope you're digging it. So before we get up out of here, while we were doing the live stream the other night, one of the subscribers said, hey man, I would love to, send you a super thanks. And because we hadn't reached that part of our journey, we couldn't accept the super thanks. But it got me to thinking of ways that we could accept, whatever you guys want to, give to us. We want to be able to accept that. So I've created Cash Apps as well as Venmos for the WuPig podcast. While I'm talking, you'll see it flash on your screen. You'll be able to scan the QR code and actually donate straight to the WuPig podcast. Or you can check out our TeeSping account where we got our first shirts. I said what I said with the WuPig podcast logo on there. So you can check that out as well. Now, with me saying all that, let's get back to the show. Yes, sir. Hey, don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. If we add any value to you as a Hog fan, as we're creating this huge community of like-minded Hog fans, hey, man, go and subscribe to us, man. That's free. You ain't even got to do nothing for that. We just ask that you subscribe. That's it. G, you got anything you want to say to the peoples, man?
Man, just subscribe. Help your boys out. I mean, like I said before, 62% of the people that watch our videos are not subscribed. We're trying to get to that threshold of 1,000 subscribers so we can really get into the algorithm and just, be more and more on your timelines and everything. So just help us out, man. We got 2 or 8 days and we're trying to hit it in 8 days. So go tell a friend to tap in with us, man. Give us a like and a subscribe.
100%, man. 100%. We need the likes. We need the subscribes. You see the ticker, man. We gonna let's bring that down. I don't know. Yeah, let's bring that on down here. That's supposed to be running right there. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Show your boys some love. We need some love in these last few minutes. 8 days we need some love. We need some love. So, jumping into our next guy, who we got in the building, man? We got Jadon Wilson, red shirt sophomore, number 13, 6'3", 179 yards receiving out of DeSoto, Texas. 3 receptions for 49 yards. DZ says it's time to see what this kid is made of. We will need his size and depth this year. Man, honestly, I don't even remember this dude at all. I'm not sure if this is the guy who actually redshirted after 4 games. Yeah. Let me see.
I think. No, I didn't say he redshirted. He just didn't play.
Really?
But he's a redshirt sophomore, so it might have been him because he played in the Liberty Bowl. He played against Kansas. So I don't know, man. I some of these cats, man, bro.
I don't remember him. I mean, he didn't stand out.
He did not stand out at all.
Yeah, 6'3", 179, though. I mean, he got size. He got the size. I mean,
his biggest game was against Kansas.
Oh, okay.
That ball game, he had 2 catches for 49 yards. So he produced a little bit. One of them was a 30-yard catch. So he had a big one in there, but that was it.
Okay, man. To this day, I've only watched bits and pieces of that bowl game because I was somewhere. I don't know where I was, and I didn't get a chance to watch the game live. So, yeah, I have no idea where I was or I had to be somewhere. But
it was, man. It was, man. We almost lost that game too. We almost gave that one away.
Yeah, I remember we was up by a ton of points, and then next thing I
Man,
know,
second half,
yeah,
that secondary was barbecue chicken. You hear me? And so that's why hey man, if they don't got no chip on their shoulder this year, man, I'm gonna be mad.
they gotta
Oh
have
God.
something. They gotta have something, man. Well, man, last guy we got on the list, man, is Bryce Stevens, red shirt sophomore, 6 foot, 181 pounds, out of OKC. Last year he had 9 receptions for 109 yards and 1 TD. Deezy said they say he's the second fastest player on the team, so we should see a couple of big plays this year. We'll see. I remember this guy.
Yeah.
But man, I feel like we loaded at receiver, dog.
Yeah. He's
Even
not
though,
I mean, he's not really a huge guy either. I mean, 6 foot, 180.
yeah,
I
he,
mean, he's decent, but
he could be good in the slot. If he the
he could be good.
second,
He's
yeah,
a good slot receiver.
yeah,
His biggest game was the game that we got blowed out in, bro, at Mississippi State. He scored a touchdown. I think he had, let me see. Yeah, he had 2 catches. He had one, that long run he scored a touchdown on. It was 54 yards. That was his long. And other than that, man, it was nothing doing. Mississippi State beat us 17 to 40. 40 to 17, man. That was terrible. That was
yeah.
tough. That was tough.
I
We owe them
definitely,
one.
I remember the shellacking, man. I remember the shellacking.
We owe them.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nowhere in the world Mississippi State's supposed to beat you at home.
Somebody actually had a good comment. They commented on the live stream that we had the other day. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It was recently. Jake
When they were talking
Johnson.
about that Mississippi State.
Yeah, he said Mississippi State is going to be a trap game for us because we got the gauntlet of playing Mississippi State, the gauntlet, and playing Mississippi State after that while they're coming off of their bye week. Yeah, so Jake he didn't really dug into the schedules. So we got to play that 4 games. Then we got Mississippi State.
They got a bye week.
They got a bye week the week we play in Mississippi.
No, they Ole Miss.
Yeah, Mississippi. Ole Miss. Yeah. I should have just called, but I don't know. I just called Mississippi. But yeah, that's good insight. That's a good thing, Jake. If you watch this one, man, that's a good talking point, man. I don't know how good they'll be, and I think, like I said, we discounting these guys because they lost their coach. But it's definitely gonna be something to see. What's gonna happen with that game?
Yeah, I'm gonna be, bro. If I keep saying this, the way we are set up, I mean, our scheduling is set up. I mean, we always get screwed on our schedules, bro. And I don't care nothing about that. It is because somebody gonna have to play us after our bye week. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, so what? The team had a little rest. They might be rusty. You know how it is whenever you playing every week, man. You like a well-oiled machine. We just gonna be coming through that gauntlet, and now we battle tested, man. We done been into LSU, more than likely a night game. We done been to Ole Miss. We done been to Alabama, and hey, man, well, I don't care nothing about none of that, man. I'm a dog. You know how I get down. So I'm not looking for no excuses this year. I'm not. I don't care. I don't care who your OC is. I don't care if you was off all season long and only had to play us. I ain't got no excuses. No excuses this year. Period. None. It ain't no excuses, bro. What? I mean, there's no excuses. I can't think of no valid excuse. You supposed to have arguably the number 1 running back in the country.
Yeah.
Definitely in the SEC. The number 1 quarterback in the SEC. You're supposed to have a top-rated defense that you got 4 starters that are NFL prospects. What at what point you got fast receivers, you got backups at every position. You got your 3 deep on your in your court. I mean, your running back room. KJ's got a good backup, so we should never fall off if we like run ruling the team. Hey, get that next man up, give him some reps.
What more do you want from me?
That's what I'm saying. Ain't no excuses. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't have no excuse for you. That's why I said what I said. 11-1, anything less than 10, it's dragon breath out here.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. Hey, man. Well, we ain't really got no more to add to these. We ran through those guys pretty quick, man. I knew it would be a short episode, but I'm thinking, man, after this, we should just go live on YouTube and just chop it up with the people, man. See what they talking about. Take their temperature, man. So you might see us in a minute on YouTube, baby. You know what I'm saying? You might not. We'll find out. Hey, but before we get up out of here, man, you got anything else you want to say to him?
Yo, I said what I said, and we out.
Oh my